Hey everybody, today is a special day. Welcome to the first ever TGR betting special. We'll be discussing the Nintendo Switch 2 event. Actually, no, we're going to be discussing the Nintendo Switch 1 Direct and the Switch 2 event. I'm going to be asking some content creators that I've worked with before, some questions, some predictions, see what they believe will happen or what not will happen. They'll be betting and they'll be going for a bragging rights is really what it is. This is the first of its kind. It'll be a lot of fun. I planned originally for this to be focused on the Switch 2 Direct, but Nintendo had to throw me a curveball, so let's see what happens. So yeah, well, let's have fun. It's going to be a good time. If you've seen Easy Allies, I'm sorry. Kind of ripped you off. Let's get into it. My first guest, Rob from the Gaming Duo over on YouTube and every other audio platform you can listen to podcasts on. Rob, how are you doing today, my friend?
I am doing swell, man. Thank you for having me on for this special little occasion you got going on. I'm actually kind of nervous a little bit. I'm like, what are you planning here? I'm just like, hey, are you available at this time and this date? I'm like, sure. He's like, I want to do something with you. I'm like, all right, I trust you, but I don't know what I'm getting myself into. So here we go, man.
For full disclosure, Rob and the other three guests have no idea what this is going to be about. So let me just get to explaining that. Rob, we are doing the first ever TGR betting special, man. And it's going to be all about the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct that's going to be happening next week, okay? By the time this video comes out, it might not be next week. It might be a couple of days from now. So we'll do that. And another caveat that I have to mention, there are rumors that there might be a Switch 1 Direct this week. That may change some of these questions depending on what they show, if it's even a real thing. So keep that in mind, viewers, because some of the questions might be outdated. I might not be able to re-ask these questions going forward, so we shall see what happens. But okay, so Rob, the rules are going to be very simple.
Okay. Each
one of you is going to have a $100 TGR bucks pool. Okay? You put whatever desired amount you want from those $100 to whatever question, to whatever answer you want on each of these questions, right? So you say, question one, if you feel really confident, you can throw $20 on it and go from there. Whoever has the most TGR bucks at the end of the direct, and depending on how the answers are, of course, answered and whatever happens, wins. You win cool points. Aura points. You get a bragging rights. So
love that.
It's a fun little betting competition. Each question will be different, and there is going to be a section at the end where it's going to be double or nothing, right? These are going to be worth double if you are correct, and if you're wrong, however, you lose the money. You don't have to bet on every question. It's up to you. They're mostly going to be yes or no questions, and then again, depends on how much money you want to throw down. But you have a $100 pool to do whatever you want with. Okay.
Okay, sounds good. 10 questions, right? 10 questions, $100.
I think it's like 8 questions. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Trying to in my head, how do you divide this up?
All right, so first question, Rob. Will Metroid Prime 4 get a release date?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's easy. Yes.
Okay.
Now, how much am I putting down on that? Ooh, put me down for. Oof, how confident am I in that? Give me $15 on that one.
15? Okay.
$15. So I'm at 85.
Yep, you got 85 left. Will Mario reveal himself in a 3D environment in space?
Ooh. I'm going to bet $5. So I'm at 80 on no.
Ooh, no. Okay, so no Galaxy 3 wishes, huh? No Galaxy 3 hopes and dreams.
Nope. I don't think so. I think it's going to be something completely different.
Okay, that's fair. Will we see Link running in Hyrule Field at 4K 60 FPS?
Ooh, this is the Breath of the Wild rumor thing that they're saying that they're going to do an upgrade on that to make it look more beautiful. That's a tough one. I'm going to say no for another $5.
Okay.
$70. No, $75. I'm at
75.
Right?
75. Yeah.
Okay.
Will we see a handheld version of the unannounced Oblivion remake in the trailer, calling back to that original Skyrim on the go from the Switch 1 event?
I'm gonna bet $20 on no.
20 bucks on no.
I'm pretty confident on that one. I'm pretty confident that's not gonna happen.
Okay, good. Okay. So no Oblivion, no Skyrim on the go this time. No, just not happening.
No, because I think that Microsoft would want to show off that one themselves at some type of event or something like that. I don't think they're gonna show it at the Switch 2.
But what if Microsoft is like, hey, a lot of people are going to be watching this. Let's announce it here, and then when we announce our Xbox hardware that's going to come out with Asus or whatever, hey, Oblivion's going to be here too, and it might run better. I don't know.
I mean, I would love for it to happen. Don't get me wrong. I want it to happen, but I'm $20. No, I'm pretty confident on that one. Yeah.
Bucks, no. Okay, that puts you at 55. Perfect. Will Cloud and Sephiroth be remade on the Switch?
What do you mean by remade?
That was very funny. Remake on Switch, yeah.
Yeah, so Rebirth or Remake?
Remake first, yeah. Let's just assume Remake gets on there at least, right?
Now, is this they're going to be announcing this at the Direct that you're getting Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on?
Yeah, this is on the Direct. At the Direct, we will see Cloud and Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII Remake on the Switch, too.
I want to say no, but I'm not going to say no because they did Final Fantasy. Oh my God, Crisis Core. What do they call Crisis? What do they call that?
Reunion.
Reunion, right? Reunion, right? Let's put $5 down on that for a yes.
Okay, yes, $5 baby. You're at $50. Will Zidane, which is the main character of Final Fantasy IX, for those that don't know, show himself in new fancy remade graphics?
$10 no.
Man, Rob with the nose. I like it. Keeping it real, man. Keeping it real. And then the final non-double or nothing question. Will Pit from Kid Icarus reveal himself?
Oof. That's hard. That's a hard one. $5 yes.
Okay, I like it. Okay, perfect. So you have $35 left.
Okay.
Okay, so that's it. Now we go for the double or nothing. Okay, again, just to remind you, these are worth double the money, double the bets. So if you're correct, you get double the money, and if you're wrong, you lose that entire money. Okay. Will we finally see Silk Song? And this one has a lot of writing for me too, by the way. With our fantasy critic.
Fuck it, $15. Yeah, let's do
it. Let's go.
Let's go.
$15. Yeah.
Yes, let's do it. Let's do it.
Dude.
Why not? Come on.
Let's go, dude. I love it. Okay, awesome. I like the optimism. I like it because I need that fantasy critic to happen, bro.
I'm rooting for you, man. As long as you're rooting for me for GTA 6, you know.
GTA 6 is happening. GTA 7. All right, next question. You got $20 left, by the way. Will the Rare Studio logo show up alongside a puzzle piece?
Banjo-Kazooie. Will Banjo-Kazooie make its... I wanted to, but no for... I want to go big on the last question. So much you got 20 points left?
You got $20. 20 TGR bucks.
TGR. We'll go... $5 on this one, and then we'll do 50. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
$5 now. Which leaves
last question. I'm gonna do 15 on the last one.
Last question. Again, you don't have to bet on these, but if you feel confident in it, by all means.
No, we're betting all this. What do you mean?
I love it. I love the energy. All right, Rob. Will the Smash logo be revealed with a fake out from a new IP to the Smash series? So in other words, an IP, a video game IP that has not been in Smash Bros. Before, is going to show up, and we're going to think, oh wow, a new game from, whatever series that hasn't been in Smash, and it's going to fake out to show us a Smash logo at the end.
So basically, Smash is going to be at this.
So a new Smash revealed with a brand new IP that's never been in Smash before.
$15. No, I have no money now. And I hope it happens, but I really feel like it's not gonna happen because my head would explode and I would be dead and I would have no head. So yeah,
Right. It's gonna be crazy, man. If that happened, oh boy, would that be insane. But I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna happen. It's one of those questions where I'm like, yeah,
it could happen.
It could. Special alert! You've been gifted $25.
Oh shit!
Now guess what?
What?
You have the option to keep those $25 to your bank and not do anything with them, or bet them all, triple or nothing, on a hope and dream of your choosing. Anything, whatever you think. I need you to dream big, though. It needs to be a big dream. Okay? That could happen. And this one, you won't lose it. I'm not going to deduct points if this doesn't happen for you, because it just wouldn't be fair, right? If you say, okay, yeah, I'm gonna hope that Metal Gear, a brand new Metal Gear Solid with Kojima shows up, right? Something like that. If you say that, I'm not gonna say, okay, you lose at $25. However, if you're right, that money will be tripled. You will make $75 from getting that right. So I want you to dream big. The biggest hope and dream you could ever think of that could happen at this Switch 2 Direct.
Give me the $25 and I'm gonna put it towards a hope/dream that we get a remake of Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
Holy shit! Whoa!
That's it.
That will be a remake of the greatest video game, arguably, of all time.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Just an announcement of it. Just an announcement of it. Obviously, just like,
no, yeah,
hey,
of course. Like, hey,
yeah.
it's being made. Ocarina of Time is being remade for the Switch 2. Wow, that would be insane. I love it. Thank you, Rob, for participating. Let's see if you take the victory, man. See if you get them bragging rights.
May the best man win. Hopefully, I take this, and I also take our fantasy critic we got going on. So,
yeah,
we'll
if
see.
you're wondering what we're talking about, fantasy critic, you gotta check out the Samurai Kibiji's channel over on YouTube. He's the one that has the fantasy critic going. I don't know if he still has that live stream up. I'm sure he does. But I'll put it on the link somewhere below if it is up.
Very good. Well, hopefully Silk Song. I'm rooting for you, man.
Yeah, let's go. All right, and now I have the other half of the gaming duo, Kelvin, which again you can find over on YouTube or at every other audio platform that you can stream podcasts on. Kel, how are you doing right now, my friend?
I'm doing fabulous, man. How are you?
Not too bad. And I know I've kept you in the dark. I've kept everyone in the dark, so this is a lot of fun because you guys have no idea what this is. So
No clue, man. No clue. But I'm excited.
Yeah, dude. Okay, so Cal, question number 1: will Metroid Prime 4 get a release date?
I'm gonna go with yes. And I'm going to put out of 100. Right, we have $100.
Yep.
I'm gonna put $10 on that. 10 buckaroos.
10 buckaroos. Okay, so you are at 90. Oh crap! Wrong button. All my screens just disappeared.
Oh no!
Oh, God. Okay, cool. So out of 100, you put 10 on yes. I like it. Cool. Will Mario reveal himself in a 3D environment in space?
Ooh. Meaning, will we get Odyssey 2?
Odyssey
right?
or Galaxy
or something or Galaxy. You're right. That's what I meant. Galaxy 3. That's tough. I'm gonna go with no on this one.
Okay.
I still have to put money, right? Obviously.
Yeah, each one you put whatever
Okay.
you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a nice $12 on that one.
Okay. $12. I like it. Will we see Link running in Hyrule Field at 4K 60 FPS?
No. Hard
Oh,
no.
oh, that was
Hard
fast.
no. Hard no.
No. Okay.
I'm gonna do another 10 on that.
$10 on this one?
Yeah. Or I'm
Okay,
at,
so you
I'm at
said,
what, like
hold on, I get to do some
7?
math real quick because I forgot to do the math for the previous one. Awesome. So no, we will not see Link. Why do you think we won't see Link running at 4K? Yeah, I'm curious.
Well, I think we definitely will see Link. I think we'll see him running in Hyrule. I just don't think the 4K 60 frames per second is going to happen.
Okay.
That's why.
Okay, fair. All right, next question. Will we see a handheld version of the unannounced Oblivion remake in the trailer, which is a callback to that original Switch 1 event with seeing Skyrim on the go?
Ooh, that's a No, I don't think so.
No. Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna play it a little bit safer on this one. I'm gonna do $5
$5
on that. Yeah.
Okay. You had 63 buckaroos, TGR bucks. Will Cloud and Sephiroth be remade on the Switch 2?
Yes, I think so. $15 says
Ooh,
yes.
15 on. I like the positivity, man. I like the optimism.
And I'm gonna say the reason behind that, if I could, real quick.
Yeah, of course.
Just because I know Square Enix has been kind of diverging into like the multi-platform side of things. I'm like, they're not really just focusing on Sony that much. So I think they're gonna expand Final Fantasy VII, especially as much as they can.
Especially because they want to sell in Japan, right? And we know Switch 2 is going to be a hit.
And Switch 2 is
Japan.
going to be a hit, 100%.
Yeah,
So
I like it. I like the optimism. Cool. All right, following the Final Fantasy train, next question. Will Zidane from Final Fantasy IX, for those of you that don't know, show himself in new, fancy remade graphics?
one would hope, right? I don't think so. Especially, we're looking at this as a direct for Switch 2. I don't think so. I think they're going to focus really heavy on like Nintendo titles. So
Okay.
I don't think so. I'm going to put $10 on that. Yeah, 10 bucks.
Sure.
10 bucks.
But you had 38. Okay. Will Pitt from Kid Icarus reveal himself?
No,
Oh,
definitely
man.
not. No, I wish this was one of the last three because I would have gotten so much money off of that. I think I'm gonna put $8. $8 on
$8?
that.
Okay. All right, cool. $8. So now you are at 30 for the last three. I like that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Dan. So now we are in the double or nothing round.
Let's do it.
First question, double or nothing. Will we finally see Silk Song?
Oh, that's a great. I was hoping for this question. I've been thinking about this for a while. Actually.
Yeah, man.
Oh man, let's see. Give me a few seconds here.
Yeah, think about
I want to say yes. I'm gonna go.
Oh, I
all,
like
all
it.
or
I
nothing.
like
Yeah,
the
this
I
is gonna
love
be
it.
yes.
I love it.
I'm gonna put 10. So
10,
if I
okay.
win, I get 20. If I lose, I lose 20. Correct.
Correct.
Okay.
Will the Rare Studios logo show up alongside a puzzle piece?
Again, one would hope. That's a good one.
I know Tony's gonna be like, "Oh,
Yeah, he's
no,
gonna
he wants
love
Banjo
it.
really bad."
Oh my god, dude! I mean, I think we all do, really. I
Right,
just think some are more more,
They wanted more, yeah.
want it more exactly. So I think I'm gonna go with a no. Put $5 on that bad boy
Okay,
because it could happen. It could definitely happen.
okay. You want to laugh about something right now?
Yeah.
You and Rob,
Are we like
the same
neck
thing
and
right
neck?
now.
Okay.
Okay, you bet the exact same amount, and you are at the exact same amount of money left over.
That is
really
crazy.
funny.
The
That's
gaming
really
duo, man.
funny. Yeah, no,
Hey,
I
I've
love it.
known
I
him
love
since
it.
I was 8 years old, so I think I know him like the back of my hand.
I love it. I love it. Will the Super Smash Brothers logo be revealed
Love it.
with a fake out from a new IP to the series? Meaning that we will see a trailer, we will think it's a trailer for a series that we know, but that has never been on Smash Brothers, and the trailer is going to fake out to the Smash Bros. Logo.
All right, let's bet 15. I'm gonna say yes.
You're going to say yes?
I'm gonna say yes.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
god,
say yes.
I love it.
I'm gonna say yes.
Love
I'm
it.
gonna lose this so bad.
Let's go, Cal.
You know what?
Oh.
Life's you gotta take chances.
I love it. Hey, dude, I love it because you know what? If that is a yes, we all win, baby.
Oh,
we
yeah.
all win.
Exactly. 1000%.
All right, perfect, man. Well, woo. What's that? Whoa. You are now in the hopes and dreams section, baby. You have now been given 25 TGR bucks.
Let's
And
go.
now you get to make a hope and dream prediction, my friend. Now, if you are correct on this, those 25 will triple. And if you're wrong, you don't lose anything. Because guess what? It's a hope and dream, baby.
Okay.
So I want you to hope and dream big. What is the biggest, craziest announcement that could possibly happen at this Direct 2 that'll blow your specific mind. It'll make all your dreams come true. Dream huge.
You've played Astral Chains, right?
Astral Chain? Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. Love the game.
Give me an Astral Chain 2.
Oh, yeah? Astral Chain
Give me
2?
an Astral Chain 2. It's not going to be anything crazy, but that's going to... If they add this into this Direct, I'll take it. I'll take that as a win. Again,
Okay.
I can't lose anything. So Astral Chain 2, give me that.
Okay. Okay, cool. I like it. How about this? Let's make it more hope and dreamy.
Okay.
Astral Chain 2 launch year on the Switch 2.
Like this, like coming
Like
out.
launch year, like let's
Launch year?
20,
Okay.
24,
Like
25 to 26. 25 to 26.
Okay. Yeah, I like
Let's
that.
give it a year.
Yeah, let's give it something to kind of spice it up a little bit. Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Playing it too safe here, that's all.
Cool, man. Hey, well, Cal, that's it. That's our TGR betting special for you, my friend. Thank you for participating, man. Let's see if you take the gold, my friend.
We'll see. We'll see. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
All right, guys. My next guest is the one and only Tony from Samurai Kibiji. Link is in the description below. Tony, how are you doing today, my friend?
Hello. I am happy because we the glasses buddies haven't done something on your channel yet. I'm
No.
just like, dude, yay.
No, we have not.
So
But
that makes me happy.
this is going to be a fun one. I know you're in the dark, just like I have everybody else. They're all in the dark about this. So, cool. So, question number 1. Will Metroid Prime 4 get a release date?
See, this is tough now because now we have to say which director we talking.
At this point, it has to be on either of them. It doesn't matter.
I guess, yeah, that makes sense. It's like
Thank you,
for
Nintendo.
either of them.
Yeah, yeah.
What's my budget? How much do I have to spend?
100 TGR bucks.
Damn. Without knowing what the other questions are, man, I want to put $100 on this.
This question?
I want to put $100 on this question, but I don't. Then I have nothing to spend.
Correct.
Okay, I'll be ballsy. 20 bucks.
20. I like it.
25.
25? Yes, we're getting it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you saying release date or release window?
Release date. A date, like day and date.
25.
Okay, I like it. Will Mario reveal himself in a 3D environment in space?
I appreciate that you added the specificity to that.
Galaxy 3, maybe?
No, I'm not betting on that.
You're not betting at all.
Not
No
in
money down.
Not in space. I am not betting on that.
Now, you could also say no and put some money down if you feel confident that it's not going to show up. So you can say no. It's not going to show up.
well, that was okay. That's
Yeah,
the difference.
Yeah. When I said not betting, I mean like
gotcha,
if you don't want to put any
gotcha,
money down
okay.
at all. However, if you don't think it's going to happen, you can say no, and I'm putting $10 on that.
I see. Okay, I kind of want to detract my statement. I kind of want to backtrack my Metroid statement. Now they understand that rule.
Oh, well, I mean, you can. I'll give it to you. Go ahead. What do you want to change?
We'll pull it back to 20.
20. Okay.
Pull it back to 20. Okay. Okay. Will there be a 3D Mario game in space?
Correct.
I'm just not gonna bet on that one.
So you're skipping. No bet at all.
I'm skipping that one.
Okay.
Now that I understand the rules, now I got it. Okay.
Will we see Link running in Hyrule Field at 4K 60 FPS?
I can't just say no bet again. This one I'm less certain of than the Mario one. Yeah, no bet on this one.
No betting. Oh my goodness. Okay, 2 skips.
You thought I was a betting man, but I just didn't understand the
That's
rules.
almost
I'm
right.
not a betting man at all. I hate betting on stuff.
That's really funny. Okay. Will we see a handheld version of the unannounced Oblivion remake in the trailer, calling back to that original Switch 1 event that also showed us Skyrim on the go?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good. I never even thought of that. Oh, that's a good one. Wow.
And just,
Okay, hold on.
Just to add some context as to why I wanted to add this here. Remember that rumor that's supposedly in April?
No, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm already down the rabbit hole. I get where you're going with this, and that's 100%. Like, I remember the rumors of April. You're in a really good rabbit trail there. That's a good one, Onyx. That's a good one. You know, all right. I will put. I'm gonna bet on that. I will bet. I will bet I'll bet 13 on that. 13 buckos. That 13? Yes, we will see Elder Scrolls Oblivion at the Switch 2 Direct.
The Switch 2 Direct.
1, yeah, Switch 2 Direct. Yeah.
Okay. Will Cloud and Sephiroth be remade on the Switch 2? AKA will we see Final Fantasy VII Remake on Switch 2?
I will bet on this, but I'm going to bet on it not happening.
Ooh,
I will say I'll put 12 on this one, not happening.
Okay.
We will not see Final Fantasy VII Remake on Switch 2.
Okay. Next question. Keeping the Final Fantasy train going, will Zidane, which is the main character of Final Fantasy IX, for those people that don't know, show himself in new fancy remade graphics on the Switch 2?
I will bet on this not happening for $5.
Okay.
Make it 10. Make it 10.
10? Okay. Confident. I like it. I like the confidence. Will Pit from Kid Icarus reveal himself?
I want him to.
Me too. When will you return?
Just Kid Icarus. Nothing else specific.
Just Pit. Will Pit reveal himself? Will we see Pit at the Direct? In one of these Directs, I guess.
In any way.
Yeah, in any way. I mean, we could get a Kid Icarus Uprising port to Switch.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm thinking. I will put yes, put 5 down for Pit showing up. And that is only because I want it to happen.
Yes. Hey, listen, I like
but
it.
5 isn't much.
No. So I put you at 40. So you have $40 left. Perfect.
Okay.
All right, man. This next section is double or nothing. Now, these are worth double the bets. So if you're correct, you make double the money. However, if you're wrong, you will lose that money. All right. Will we finally see Silk Song?
I want to be bold with this one, but at the same time, it's double. Oh, man, I want to be bold with this one. Shoot. Put me down for... Oh. 15.
Ooh.
14. 14.
14.
That it does show up.
Oh, yes. I love it.
Just that it shows up, right? Just that it shows up.
We will see Silk Song. We don't need a release date. We don't need a release
Silk
here.
Song.
We will see it.
Okay. We will see
it.
Silk Song. Yes.
Yeah.
Put me 14 down. Yes.
Will the Rare Studios logo show up alongside a puzzle piece?
Yo! That's what
That's for you, baby.
I literally have a video that I shot that is this entire theory about this. 100, that's literally a crazy theory I got. But it's just like the Silk Song thing. I can't guarantee it. But there's a whole theory I can explain about that.
I love it. So, that theory. Will it show up? Will we get Banjo-Kazooie, baby?
I'm not betting on this one.
No, you're skipping.
I guess I'm saving everything for the last. But
okay. Well, hey,
I can't set myself up for failure or disappointment on that one.
Hey, that's totally understandable. So, will the Smash logo be revealed? But it'll be revealed by using an IP that is new to the franchise, then faking out to the Smash logo. So
That's a fun one.
Imagine
That's a
we're-
fun one.
we're gonna see Master Chief out of nowhere. People are gonna say, "Oh, Master Chief collection," and he's gonna throw a sticky grenade, and the grenade is gonna explode, and behind the explosion, boom, Smash logo. Holy shit, Master Chief and Smash.
That's such a fun one. Well, that's what they did with the Inklings. That's exactly what they did with the Inklings.
Exactly. And that was one
exactly
of
what
the
they did.
greatest
Yeah, yeah,
trailers.
yeah.
Oh my god, incredible. So, will that happen tomorrow? Or, well, shit, not tomorrow, but next week.
Put 20, so I have 6 left. Put 20 down for not happening.
Okay. No, it won't happen, but
15, sorry. No, wait, hold on. 16 for not happening.
16. Okay. So that'll
Maybe
leave you
10
with
left
10.
over.
10 left
yeah,
over.
yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay, that's fair. Hey, that's fair. So if you're right, you're gonna make 32 TGR bucks out of this. Which,
Yes.
I mean, if you ask the actual betting man, I would probably say no, But God, do I want it to happen? I want to be wrong.
I wanted to go all in on that one, but I'm like, I feel like there's enough of a chance that I don't know because that could kill me really hard if I'm wrong.
Right. Well, that is the last question. What the hell's going on? Whoa, Tony, you have found yourself in the hopes and dreams section of the TGR betting special. This is where you get 25 bucks, and you have to bet them, but there is no loss. If you are incorrect, you lose nothing. However, if you are correct in this hope and dream prediction, it will triple. You will win 75 TGR bucks. Now, I need you to hope and dream, dude. The biggest hope and dream you can outlandish. This could barely ever happen, but if it does, within reason, you're a winner, baby.
I'll just say, I don't think I have a specific thing for this. It's just the only thing that's coming to my mind.
Yeah.
Again, other than Smash Bros. And the Banjo-Kazooie thing. Those are the two that are already taken. They're already taken. But just if I have to think of something else, then, and I don't want to get more specific than you already said, because but it's not on the list. I would love my triple money, and I find this likely too, but it's something I really want. I want to be in space. And I want to hear the radio go off. We need you, Star Fox! I want Star Fox to get a second chance so bad after Zero. So if I see that boy get in there, I will probably lose. I won't lose my mind, but I'll be so happy that he gets his other
I'll
thingy-majiggy
tell
or whatever.
you right now, man. That was gonna be mine. I actually want Star Fox to come back so bad, dude. Like a genuine follow up to Star Fox 64. So I am with you. I love that hope and dream, man. I want it.
You choose your path. You choose. You get to choose where you go. So there's replay value of like, let's do it again, but this way and everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. That's Tony, dude. Thank you so much for participating, guys. Again, this is Samurai Kibiji over on YouTube. If you want to check his channel out, it'll be in the description below. So please do check him out. Some really good content over there.
Yes.
All right,
Speculate Express Connect, everybody. I hope you have a Geek Proud awesome time. Let's do this.
All right, man. All right, guys. And my next and final guest needs no introduction. My boy, the one and only Rudy from Baldy Rudy is right here. What's up,
It's
dude?
classic.
How you
What's
doing,
up,
man?
Hanging in there, trying to stay healthy.
Right. living, yeah. Rudy, I have brought you here because I needed you to be a part. I wanted you, but I actually needed you to be a part of TGR's first ever betting special.
Oh my god!
You are going to be given 100 TGR bucks that you will use to bet on a certain number of questions. You, Rob, Kel, and Tony, all from their respective channels, will be betting against each other, and whoever wins cool points, aura, bragging rights. So the best win, exposure.
Oh, the best.
Question number 1: will Metroid Prime 4 get a release date? You're gonna tell me yes or no, how much you want to bet, and then I'll just tell you how much you have left over.
I have 100 total, right?
100, yep, 100 bucks.
Oh man. Will Metroid Prime 4, Metroid Prime Beyond, get a release date?
Yes.
I'm gonna say yes.
I like
And okay, I'm gonna say I'll I'll bet an even 10 on this.
10.
Just for yeah,
Okay,
just
okay.
for that. All right.
Good way to start. Good way to start. And I will tell
Yeah.
you right now, everybody said yes to this one. So I like the confidence. I like confidence in everybody. Everybody said, yeah, we will get a release date. I love it.
Yeah.
Will Mario reveal himself in a 3D environment in space?
Oh.
I like you're like, wait a second.
Oh. It has to. Okay.
Yeah, specifically
Does it
in space. It doesn't have to be like galaxy.
entirely in space, or
We will
just
see.
like
We will see him in space.
in space.
In space.
Yeah, I'd say yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
I
Now,
like
well,
it.
now. This is a 3D Mario, right?
3D Mario, not
So,
2D. 3D. So
Mario Kart does not count. We're talking about a 3D platformer
no,
Mario.
yeah, right. Yeah, the traditional
yeah,
3D
yeah.
Mario game.
I think I think we're gonna see something, and this is encapsulating both the directs, right?
Correct.
Okay,
So,
so yeah,
if-
I'm gonna say yes.
now the rules have changed. When I talked to Kel and
Yeah.
Rob yesterday, it was like, well, we're expecting the Galaxy 3. Now it's like, well, shit. If Galaxy 2 gets a port for the Switch 1, well, the question gets answered, I guess. So, you get to be a little bit of a winner here.
Yeah.
I may have to bring back the question to them and be like, hey, do you want to amend the
Don't
release?
worry about it. No, I want the edge. I want the edge. It's fine.
Okay, so yes, and how much do you want to put down on this one?
Oh, dude, this is I'm gonna say $20 on this one because because I think Mario's like the bread and butter for Nintendo.
Right,
So
right.
like them coming out strong with a 3D Mario only makes sense. So I can definitely see that happening.
Okay. Will we see Link running in Hyrule Field at 4K 60 FPS?
Oh man. Okay, so you're talking about them doing like a backwards.
Maybe Breath of the Wild will get a remaster.
You can
and-
have Tears of the Kingdom, and we're gonna let you download a code to upscale it and all this and that.
The Switch 2 patch, baby. 4K 60.
Isa. Dang, that's tough. Dang, I want to say yes, but I don't want to bet anybody on it.
I mean, if you really don't want to, you don't. But you just,
But I could see it happening. That's the thing. Like the whole rumor around like this is that there's going
Remember
to be some form
Gamescom
of
last year?
upscaling. Yeah,
Remember Gamescom
man.
last year? What did supposedly these reporters see last year? So I mean,
yeah.
ooh,
Oh man.
you can play it safe.
Yeah,
you can literally bet $1 if you want to.
I'm gonna say yes, but I'm not gonna bet $1. I'm gonna bet at least $10. $10.
$10. Okay.
I can see that happening, man. 100%.
Christopher Rudy Walken, $10.
$10.
Will we see a handheld version of the unannounced Oblivion remake, calling back to that original Switch 1 event where we saw Skyrim on the go?
I mean, okay. Here's what I think. I think that there's going to be a lot of like AAA titles that are going to be ported over to the Switch 2 just because of the sheer amount of power that's there.
Right.
Let's just get that out of the way.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna say yes. God dang it.
Oh, shit!
I feel like such a like hype show. Like I'm saying yes to everything.
Hey, man, you're the hope and dreamer.
yeah, apparently, man. It's like, are we gonna see freaking Mother 3? Yes, why not? It's the Switch 2.
It's a dream machine, baby. Okay, cool. So yes, how much do you want to put down on this one?
This one I'm gonna put $5.
$5.
$5.
Okay.
Five.
Okay. Keep
Five,
it
five.
safe. Keep it safe.
Five.
I like it.
Because $5.
Okay. I like it, dude. Will Cloud and Sephiroth be remade on the Switch 2?
Come on, man. Come on. Like, that would be such a freaking, like, it's already on Steam. It runs on
Steam
the Steam
Deck.
Deck.
Steam Deck,
It
dude.
runs on, like, all the, like, I'm sitting here and I have two handhelds, like, literally just sitting here. Like, two of them. Alongside with the Switch and a Steam Deck and all that other stuff. Yes, of course it's gonna be there. Like, come on, man. That's an easy one. Yes, of
Yeah,
course.
dude. Of course. I like it. I mean, makes sense.
That's like another $10 easy. Like
$10. Cool.
Yeah,
I love it.
I don't even know how much I have left, but
You're at
yes.
45 now with those $10.
Oh man, I feel broke.
All right, dude. Next question, and we'll keep the Final Fantasy train rolling. Will Zidane show himself
I knew you were gonna go with
in
9.
new
I knew
fancy
it.
remade graphics, baby?
The crazy thing is that like the leak was always from Nvidia, like with the GeForce Now
Nvidia leaked through
stuff.
the GeForce Now, man.
So I could totally see.
Now I could get screwed over, and it's not Zidane. We don't get 9, we get Tactics. Like, that could very well happen, but
what are you, Sean? Like, get out of here! Like, it can be Zidane in any aspect, or does it have to be Final Fantasy 9?
I mean, well, shit. I mean, I don't know how else we'd see Zidane. Dissidia?
I mean, Dissidia might come back, man. There is a thriving community there of Dissidia fans.
I mean, I guess, but yeah, sure. If you want to go that route, I mean, but I think
Then no.
Final Fantasy 9 would be more.
No,
Okay,
I'm not betting.
so
I'm not putting
no.
money on that. I'm not
No
putting
money down.
on
You're
that.
skipping. Okay.
I'm
okay,
skipping.
okay.
I'm skipping that one entirely.
Sounds good. Sounds good. So you will now have still 45. Cool.
Nice.
Rudy, final
What's up?
regular question.
Okay.
Will Pitt from Kid Icarus reveal himself?
So here's what I like. Do you know on the Switch 2 when they announced it that there's a USB-C port on the bottom as well as the top?
Yes, which is supposedly to help with the issue of charging while playing, right? Like dock or like whatever.
That's the thing. But what I see is that there
Peripherals?
is going to be a peripheral, an attachment that will allow for playing games that were originally on the 3DS and the DS, or even the Wii U in a handheld fashion.
Like a second screen,
Simple.
kind of.
Like a second screen. Like there's already like boutique companies that are making things like that already. I don't see why Nintendo wouldn't be able to do that. They sell you a base Switch and they're like, hey, for $150, you can go ahead and have this as well on top of that to add additional functionality. I could see it happening. Now, is that going to be something that they announce right then and there?
You are the betting person here, not me. At least
I'm
on
going to
that.
say yes.
Oh,
I'm going to say
shit.
yes, and I'm
Okay.
going to bet $5. $5 for a holla.
$5, dude. I like it. Fun fact:
What?
both you and Tony said yes to this. Both you
Oh,
and Tony
really?
bet $5, and both you and him also are at $40 at this point. So that's a little fun fact there. Somehow, you're both at the same exact amount of money right now.
Great minds, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
All right, but that is the last question of the standard questions. You are now in the double or nothing section. These next questions are worth double the bets. However, if you're correct, well, you get that money. If you are wrong, you will lose that money. Okay?
Okay.
So bet wisely. All right, Rudy, first double or nothing question. Will we finally see Silk Song?
That's funny. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yes.
Yes.
I'm an optimist at heart, man. I'm always an optimist. I think that we're gonna see something, and it's such what a good way to like kick off that. And the thing is that like this encompasses 2 directs, man. Like what? This is insane.
Yeah, this was not supposed to happen.
All companies will be like, "Hey, we're gonna go ahead and showcase our new console / handheld on literally on April 2nd, and then by the way, a week, like what? My God. So yes, yeah.
I like it. Now,
Yeah.
double or nothing, man. How much you putting on?
I have 40, right?
Yeah, 40. And there are 3 questions in this section. This is number 1.
I'll put 15. Just to you know.
I like
just
it.
to
Spice
do
it
that,
up.
Just to do that.
Will the Rare Studios logo show up alongside a puzzle piece?
Like, are you talking about there being like a brand new?
Yes. Yeah. Not. I mean, let's just say maybe a remake. Let's say they play it safe and they remake Banjo-Kazooie, but we will see a somewhat new version, whether it's remake, remaster, or a whole new Banjo game at the Switch 2 event.
At the Switch 2 event specifically.
Ah, shit. Sorry. Again,
At
the
any
idea,
of the
the original
directs.
idea was Switch 2, but both.
Any
both,
of the
both.
directs.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, sure. I
Oh,
can see
shit.
that. I can see that happening because, like,
Oh, my
okay,
God.
okay. Okay, and here's my logic behind it. It is simply because Xbox and Microsoft have been very open about getting their stuff everywhere.
I like it. You're the only one. Yes. So hey.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay. All right. Well,
How much you put down, man?
Well,
You're
shoot,
25.
like, yeah, I know. Like, I'm just gonna put 10 and save 15
10.
for like the last one if I bet on it. If I don't, then it's whatever.
Yeah. Rudy,
Okay.
a new IP, not new IP. Let me rephrase this because I've been asking this question backwards, and I think I want to ask it in a way that gives more suspense.
Okay.
We see Halo, we see Master Chief. We're like, oh my god, Master Chief. Is this a new Halo game? Master Chief Collection coming to the Switch too? Cool. He throws a sticky grenade. It explodes. The Smash logo is revealed. A new Smash with a new IP that's never been used in the franchise. Will that happen? Yes or no?
Oh man, I would. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Like.
Oh my God, Rudy! Let's
because
go, dude.
okay. Yeah. Hold on. My logic behind this, Sakurai had to stop the YouTube channel for a reason.
Right. Did he get back to work?
Exactly.
But all right, Rudy. So you say yes. Are you putting everything down? Your last.
Hell yeah. Might as well go big or go home. Put it all in.
Dude. Yeah.
Put it all in. Because I think it would make sense for them to be like, hey, here's a new Smash, and here's a new IP that we're gonna throw in there that wasn't there before, and just to kick it off with a nice hurrah.
Right. They did that with Ultimate, with Splatoon. Splatoon was an IP that they owned, right? That was not in Smash, and it just happened to work out that way. So one of the greatest trailers of all time was that. So yeah, dude, I love it. Thank you for saying yes. That is the last question for. What the hell? Oh, Rudy, you have found yourself in the hopes and dreams section of this betting special.
Let's go.
Now, you have $25, and they will triple if you are correct. However, you will lose nothing if you're wrong, because this is a good feeling section, baby. We want to hope and dream, and we just want you to win something if you get it right. So, give me your biggest hope and dream, the biggest thing you can possibly imagine that would absolutely blow your brains at this direct.
What if they did a Metroid 1 through 3 remaster where you can buy kind of like 3D All Stars, and that would be released 2 to 3 months after the release window, and then before Beyond is released.
Oh wait, hold on. Now we're changing it up. So a Metroid 1 through 3 remaster remake?
There was the collection. Do you remember the collection that came out on Wii?
Wait. Oh, Metroid Prime.
Metroid Prime 1,
I
2,
apologize.
and 3.
I don't know why I heard just Metroid 1 through 3. I was like, ooh,
Oh, my
a
bad,
remake
my
of
bad.
1,
But Metroid-
2, and 3 would be fucking crazy.
That would be nuts. But the thing is that it's Nintendo. They can do whatever the fuck they want.
So a high quality remaster of Metroid Prime 2 and Corruption, because we got 1 already, right?
Yeah.
So we got 2 and Corruption remastered with the really nice ass graphics and those small quality of life upgrades from the Wii version.
Yes, but it would come in a pack, a trilogy pack.
Yeah. So a callback to that Wii trilogy, like you said.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So so is that your hope and dream? Are we removing
that would
Super
be my hope and
Metroid?
dream. I'd be excited for that. Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
remastered.
Yeah, I appreciate the
MP.
collaborative effort.
Of course, man.
That'd be.
I mean, I like your idea of Super Metroid remake, but this is also really good. A pack-in of hey, here's a trilogy. Get caught up before Beyond comes out. That's actually genius to be a launch window. If Beyond is a late year title, that would be perfect. Great idea, man. I like that. That's a good hope and dream. Pretty realistic too, might I add. Well, dude, let's hope you're right, because that's a really cool hope and dream, and that'll get you 75 TGR bucks, which will probably put you ahead if nobody else gets their hopes and dreams.
We'll see. Tony and I are pretty much neck and neck by the sounds of it.
But all right, man. Thank you so much for joining, dude. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So we'll post the results, and we'll see who takes the cake that is exposure.